On this vote, the yeas are 51, the noes are 49. The motion is agreed to.
Making headlines, the Senate vote to end the debate on President Trump's Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. A majority of the upper chamber has decided to move forward. The next step will be a vote on whether or not to confirm Kavanaugh to the High Court. That vote is expected to happen tomorrow.
Senators in Georgia and South Carolina are making it clear Kavanaugh has their vote.
That's despite the controversy over sexual assault allegations and the FBI investigation. WSAV's Joanne Merrigan is here with more on that and local reaction.
That's right, Benedictina. The Brett Kavanaugh confirmation story has put most people in front of their televisions or cell phones for days now. Everyone knows about it, but like the Senate itself, this seems to have just brought more division in the country.
But you got to listen to the public. And I do feel as though the Senate is like the mafia.
Chris Tolliver of Savannah didn't mince words, saying he's disappointed about Friday's vote in the Senate, which will change the rules on how many votes are needed to confirm a Supreme Court nominee. And he thinks allegations against Brett Kavanaugh are probably true. When you have a bunch of ladies that's protesting, and also men protesting, sitting up here in the senator's office protesting, I think the GOP is getting ready to fail this upcoming election.
It's all about politics, and I am in favor of Mr. Kavanaugh going to the Supreme Court.
Karen Schreck saying just the opposite and supporting those in the Senate who support Kavanaugh.
I think they did everything they could, you know, for the man to undergo 7 FBI investigations.
That gave them a week to come up with all of that, and it was not a week. And then you didn't interview everyone on that list.
So we didn't have to go far to find the kind of division that's apparent in the nation's capital. But in terms of support, Georgia Senator Johnny Isakson says he will vote to confirm and is confident Judge Kavanaugh will bring a strong commitment to the Constitution and rule of law. Senator David Perdue echoed that, saying he's reviewed the FBI report and it's time to confirm. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott says the FBI did a thorough investigation and there's nothing that corroborates the allegations. And Senator Lindsey Graham got more personal, saying he admires Kavanaugh's determination not to quit in the face of the outrageous accusations. But if and when Kavanaugh takes a seat on the highest court in the land, it won't change the landscape in Washington or maybe anywhere else. Do you think we're more divided over this than ever, or is this just one more thing?
I think it's one more thing, but kind of the icing on the cake. It's been a travesty.
And the only thing that most people seem to agree on is that they think this process has been flawed, but the reasons why depend on which side of the fence you're on. Opponents do promise this isn't the end. They say the November election will be. Joanne Merrigan, WSAV News 3.